Hey guys, today I wanted to show you a very special knife to me. It's my favorite out of my collection, but also wanted to go over it because it's super rare. Um, I'm sure some of you guys are familiar with this, but it's a Protec Tactical Response 2. Um, this is actually an original made way back when founder of Protec, Dave Wattenberg, um, didn't have a shop and he was having vendors make his knives. So this one's got the skeletonized handle, which they brought back for the 20th anniversary edition. But this one isn't a 20th anniversary edition. It's like I said, it's an original. Um, but this one, even being an original, it's got a little bit more of a rareness factor to it because of what happened during production. I will go over that in a little bit. I just wanted to go over some blade specs first. Um, if you know anything about Protex, you know that these just open up and kick out with authority. Pretty much got to hold on to it tight or it'll come flying out of your hands. But these are amazing autos. I recommend you get one if you don't have one. But yeah, that spring is just powerful. But anyways, overall length of the knife is 7.5 inches. The blade is 3 inches, and the blade thickness is 0.12 inches. The handle is aluminum with a 4.5 inch length, and the thickness is a 1/2 inch. And being skeletonized, some of the weight has been taken out. This thing comes in at 3.3 ounces, and as you can see with mine, the pocket clip was taken off, but it's a tip-up carry. And I bought this secondhand, so when I got it, that's just how it came without the clip, which I actually don't mind since I think it looks better without it. I know it maybe decreases the value a little bit, but due to the rarity, I don't think it really affects it too much. But yeah, I was able to acquire this knife from buying it from a lady who was selling some of her dad's things. He had passed away a couple of years ago, and she was finally going through his stuff. So I was fortunate to acquire this piece and a couple other knives that she had that were just really nice. And that was before I even knew how special this one was. But the reason this knife is rare is the fact that it's got some differences to it that occurred during production. The vendors that were making these knives for the founder, Dave Wattenberg, they had goofed up on about 20 knives, and they ended up grounding a false edge into the blade, which these don't normally have. So you can see how it's been grounded down more than what it should be originally. And that caused an issue with the ricasso area being too short, where Protec normally uses or puts their logos at. And I spent several hours on the internet trying to find information of why this one, had it on the handle, and I was just looking for another knife that was like mine, and I couldn't find anything. So I got to the point of frustration where I emailed Protec and I got in touch with their customer service and social media manager, Derek Lawrence. I sent him some pictures and he gave me some information about it, which is pretty much everything I'm telling you right now. So after I found that out, I just thought that was incredible. And yeah, he just said to, pretty much hold on to those emails. And I asked him what the blade material was because I wanted to know as well, since they're using 154 cm steel for these nowadays. But he believes it's ATS 34, which is the Japanese equivalent of 154 cm. I guess 20 years ago, the makers of 154 cm Crucible, they weren't selling small batches to knife makers, so Hitachi stepped in and they made their version of it until later on when Crucible started selling 154 cm. So that's what they use now, but I'm pretty sure this one has the ATS 34. And this comes in at a Rockwell of 59. It's also got serrations, which I'm not too big of a fan of serrated knives, but on this one I actually like it. And it's got that jimping here on top, which is very nice. Just the grip is really strong. It's actually milled in. It's really well done. But yeah, I just think this knife is just super interesting. But that's all I wanted to share. Thank you.